welcome along. This is Virtual Farmer, and we're going to be starting getting the wood turner going here on Silverrun Forest today. We got a lot of long planks here, so we're going to load these up onto our trailer. We brought the wood turner at the end of the last time. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we've been on here. But yeah, we bought the wood turner and we're now going to get everything sort of loaded up. We have no use for floor tiles at the moment down at the roller coaster, so we're not taking any more of those. I think we're going to try and sell as much stuff as possible, or we might just try and deliver as much stuff as possible. Now, we worked out that we could have just put straight trees into the wood turner, but long planks actually are more efficient. So we're gonna load these up, get these all delivered down there, and just produce a whole load of stuff from the wood turner. We can create bowls and stuff from there as well, and those tend to sell pretty well too. These sets of pallets here can go on first. And then we've got 2 stacks of 3 that we can put on after. This little Kubota is great for loading stuff up. There's also something in the shop that is available secondhand, which I just think is the most perfect little bit of kit for this wood event and wood setup. And that is this little Lintner Lintrack. This is an all-wheel steer tractor, and I really want to get this. 68,000 in the setup that I think would probably go for 70,000. It comes with a quickie loader, a front loader attacher. So I think we'll leave that on there, and to get a front loader on this would be really useful actually. And yeah, you can see the Isaria Pro Compact is on here. Yes, we are running precision farming on this map. But at the moment we don't really have any land to scan or anything, so it's not gonna have as big an impact on here as it's gonna have on somewhere like Oakfield. Not Oakfield, Oak Bridge. I keep calling it Oakfield, it's Oak Bridge. So we will have it on here. We'll probably have it on most maps. Also, I noticed that the realistic weather has had an update as well. We've not updated it on here at all since the first version. So I'm going to give that a test and see if that allows me to do anything different, if it's improved much. Basically, it's set up because I would like to use realistic weather again. I'm having trouble positioning stuff with this. Yeah, we're turned too much. As I said before, with these with these skid steers in general, they can be a bit of a pain to turn because you can't be stationary and turn them. You've got to be moving forwards or backwards for them to turn properly. Otherwise, they just sort of spin badly in place. Right, let's see if we can get this off here. Yeah, there we are. Right. And then I'm just going to move these across because I want the other set of 2 that we've left down that far end on here. It's a pretty good amount that we're getting out of here. Yeah, look at this. This is a huge amount. I think we're going to have more planks here than we can put into the wood turner, which is fantastic news. That will keep things moving. And I think we basically just want to keep overloading the roller coaster as much as possible. Fill it up, max out its storage, and go from there. So we'll have a look when we go to drop stuff off later at how much more that can take. So strap that lot down, and then yeah, we've just got these ones here. I'm going to try something a bit different to what I just did. We'll line ourselves up and we'll go and grab that top one, put that down onto the one in front, and then hopefully I'll be able to get all 4 of these at once. So that down to there, back it straight out, grab that. So straight in, all 4 of them. Yeah, I'm glad this is so squat, because this is quite a heavy lot. But it has got the rest of this trailer loaded up quite fast. And no more mucking about. We are fully loaded with the planks. The advantage of having that lintner is going to be that we'll just be able to put a front loader on and go and pick stuff up from elsewhere around the map. So the skid steer will be great for our actual wood area, but we can put the lintner on front with a front loader. We can come out and we can pick stuff up from here. We can pick stuff up from the flooring factory, the shingle factory. When we get that will need pick. So basically going around the map and loading stuff up will be perfect with that. Let's bring this into here then, and these should just drop in if I undo the straps. So first lot in. Oh wow, that took all of them at once. That was a little bit surprising, but that does mean we should be able to start up the wood turning in here now. So staircase railing. Yeah, we get more than 70 planks out of 100 wood. So that's why it's better for us to turn it into planks first. So we will activate that and start producing staircase railings. The rest of these we'll leave for now. I want to just create the staircase railings for now. And you can see we've got plenty of space in here. So that will start creating those. And we'll go and put the rest of the stuff into the roller coaster, load that up as much as it will take, because I don't think, well, we could go and load up the flooring as well. Actually, we'll have a look at what that takes. So the flooring factory will take planks and will take planks long. We've just dropped all of our planks long off, so we'll take all the planks and drop them in the flooring factory. Tried to take 2 piles at a time, and the second pile just fell over. That's not great. It's going to be a pain to try and pick these up. So let's see if we can grab it on the end one. Nope, it's just going to be something I have to do carefully and probably one at a time, which is very annoying, especially with the erratic movements of this when I turn while not moving. Right, that's one. So we can grab that. Keep this nice and straight and in. And I get a second one to come over. Let's see, yep. So, and then go up with this, stack these 2, carefully maneuvering. Yeah, so it's precision movements over small areas are not something that are the strong suit of this. It is, it can be quite erratic moving at slow speeds. Moving at fast speeds, you're all right. Moving at slow speeds, you're gonna move fairly erratically with this. So yeah, I love the skid steers, great for small spaces and things, but can be very, very erratic in their movement if you're not careful. You want to get yourself nicely lined up on your way over and then not turn. They're good at staying straight though, I have found. They do very well at staying straight. Right, let's see if we can put this one on the top. I hope I can. Yep. We've only got 4 piles of these, so we should be okay. Down. Forward slightly. And back. We've gone off to the side, and now you can see I'm just wobbling either side, trying to straighten things up. No, I've got to back off, reposition myself, line that up, lift this up slightly, and down. See if that's in the right place. Slightly too far back. And down. There we go. Yeah, line yourself up in cab. Much easier. And strap both of those down. Right, 2 more stacks to get on. Not actually sold anything yet, but this is all going into our own productions. I could get these automatically distributing, but I wouldn't have got I wouldn't have got all of the long planks into the wood turner if I'd done it that way. So actually having this come and be selective in what we deliver where works out much better for us. Yes, it takes a little bit longer, but I think in the long run it works out better for us. Right, let's turn this off then. Then we're going to need to refuel this tractor. Yes. So this tractor's going to need refueling on the way back, I think. Although we've only got £304 in the bank. So maybe we need to get some stuff sold. But we have got all of those wood beams to load up and sell yet. So once we drop this off, we'll go and do that. And these want to come in the side over here. There are quite a few floor panels sitting here, or flooring board sitting here. There we go. Oh, I think we've maxed out. Yeah, we've maxed out. So everything in here has been sorted. We do have come over here. Yeah, look at this. So floor tiles, we have a whole load of floor tiles ready to go. But I'm going to take these short planks and we'll go and drop these off at the roller coaster and get some money in. And then we'll be able to refuel this tractor. There are so many stages to this roller coaster. It's absolutely ridiculous. And we haven't even completed stage 1 yet. It's all about making as much cash as we can. We made 10,000 off that and it's maxed out. Oh my lord. Yeah, we've sold another 10,000. So where is the best place right now for us to sell planks? Is the roller coaster. Outside of that though, wooden planks. No, wood planks. Planks, there we go. The boatyard is paying 2,063. Flooring factory we own. It's actually 2,073. 2,074 at Silverrun Market, which is just across the road. We tag that. Yeah, it's right over there. So we'll go drop these off there. And go and make a load of more cash. We are up to 10,854, which is good. I'll bring these down here and unload these. Yeah, we've got a partial on there as well. There we are. Another 5,760. So we're up to 16,000. We've only got another 20,000 to go, and we have a lot of planks to fill up. So, or a lot of wood beams, sorry, to fill up. What I'm going to do then is refuel this, and we'll get the wood beams loaded up. In we come, turn the tractor off, refuel it. And that has cost us £267 to refuel that tractor. That's quite expensive. Last set. Well, actually not the last set. I think we've got 2 more. Let's see if we can carefully push this over. I think we might be able to get these last ones on here and get a trio across at the back. This is quite a lot of planks, or quite a lot of beams. And you can see here as well that we've already got more of the long beams and more of the more of the long planks and more of the planks have turned up, but that's fine. We're not looking to immediately deal with those. I think this is going to be more than 20,000. Whoa, to back that off, and then we need to strap that down. I don't know why, once I've strapped it down, it then goes underneath. I can do one strap at the right height, and then it just... And then I need to back it off. Or then it won't strap properly. Right, let's see. I think all of these need to go into the roller coaster. Flooring factory takes planks and planks long. And wood turner just takes planks long and wood. So, yeah. All of this, as much of this as we can, we will fit into the roller coaster, and then after that we'll go and see where we can sell the rest of it, and make as much money as we can. I think we're going to have enough to get the little tractor, which is great news. We do need to start working though towards getting the metal, well, the furnace. There we go. All of that's gone in. 73,000. That was enough to get the tractor on its own. That is insane. Okay, so the Lintrack. Oh, this is a cracking little bit of kit. I want to put the Michelin wheels on, which will be wide tires, which is great for what we're doing. We've got a quickie loader on. We don't need the Azaria. And I can go with almost any color I like, which is quite nice. Oh, actually, I think we should get this in. Kind of want to do a municipal yellow. I don't know which would be the best. No, it's sort of a municipal orange. That's going to be that color. Is that sort of what we want? Or is it more sort of the Challenger yellow that we want to go in for this? I think we'll go with the Challenger yellow for sort of our municipal color on this. And then we need a license plate. And congratulations to David11. You have been selected at random from the Tractor Driver and above level patrons and YouTube channel members, and your name is going on the license plate. We are similarly going to put that in the municipal yellow. And oh, I need to actually put it on there. So front and back. There we go. David11 on the front and on the back. So thank you for your support. And we are going to buy that for 73,000. Perfect. Now, can I get a front loader for it? How much is a little front loader going to be? 7,500. So we could get that. And actually, we'll end up paying for it today if we do that. I'm just going to go into the small tractors and into the one that we've just bought. That's it, isn't it? Yes, it is. And then we want to have a look at... I was hoping to look at combinations, but it's not giving it to me. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll go with the small front loader then. Let's just do that quickly. So that will be this. And again, we're going to go with the Challenger yellow on it. And a warning red, maybe. Ooh, actually, I quite like that. So we will buy that for 7,500. Yes. And then I want to get a pair of forks for that as well. And I think the Albert Bale forks will be the best thing for us here. In fact, they are indeed the only thing for us here. So we will buy those as well. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Now, I probably want to get a weight for the back of it. But I think we're all right at the moment. Yeah, look at this. Oh, wow. I really quite like that. That is a cracking little tractor. The red accents on the front loader. And then, yeah, we've got ourselves a set of forks as well. So I can now take this and we'll put this on the trailer and we will go and load up the floors, or the floor tiles that we've got. And go and... get those delivered. So we're going to have to build a barn or something here soon. Well, I think once I've started to work out how this area is going to work a bit better, we can go from there. Right, turn that off. We're not completely abandoning this. It does have 111 hours on it, that tractor. This one currently has 10.3 hours on it, although I have a feeling we're going to put hours on it fairly quickly. But yeah, cracking little tractor this, and this front loader, I'm glad I bought this one, because anything bigger than this would have been overkill. One thing this little tractor doesn't have, actually, is beacons. We've got no beacons on it, so it's a little bit of a menace from that point of view. Right, bring it up onto the sidewalk here. I say sidewalk because we're in America. Get the four-wheel steer on so that we can easily maneuver this trailer. We've got somebody walking through the trailer. Never mind. And if we put this here like that, we can then load up all of the floor tiles that we have here. And now you can see just how maneuverable this little tractor is. Absolutely fantastic little thing. Did I get it more maneuverable? No. So there. So yeah, back wheels don't turn too much, but they turn enough that your turning circle improves. And of course, unlike the skid steer, it's going to be a little bit easier to load things up with. I don't know if getting rid of the forks on the skid steer actually might be a good idea. Oh, certainly, I think we're going to need some weight on this. Wow, look at that. Yep. This is definitely going to need a weight brought for it. So we'll get a rear weight. We'll get a rear weight that will connect up to a trailer, I think. Because that way, when we're out and about doing stuff like this, this will work perfectly. When we're back at our logging area, it'll work perfectly as well, and just work out so much better for us. And then I just need to work out exactly what we're going to use our Volvo for, because I don't think we'll load anything up with the skid steer anymore with the forks. I think this is a much better thing, but we got use for the skid steer still, with rock breaking and with the the stump grinding and things like that. The Volvo, well, it's useful to have another tractor about. We'll see where it goes. Last two on. Yeah, need to be careful. Of course, we are missing that rear weight. That is going to be the first thing I fix on this. Maybe I can put wheel weights on. That would. I don't actually know if any of the other wheel setups would have allowed me to put wheel weights on. I went for the Michelin tires. Sorry guys, out my way. Right, let's grab the trailer. We'll go and tip, or we'll go and drop all of this off at the. I've got my forks in the ground. We're going to tip all this off at the roller coaster. Still should be making a decent amount of cash. Expecting all of this to disappear immediately. No. Wow. Oh wow, it did not have much space. Okay. So where else can we sell the floor tiles? Riverbend springs, which means loading them onto the train. Alternatively, we look for flooring tiles in here. And there we go, floor tiles. Riverbend springs is fairly high price. Silverrun market is 3386, which is the next best price. So yeah, let's go and do that. So keeping the roller coaster as maxed out as we can, and then selling everything else we're producing wherever the best price we can, The exception being I'm not looking really to load up the train anytime soon. I think the train, if I can create a ramp area where we can load up the train right outside our farm area, that'd be great. There we go, another 13,000. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is bring this back over here, and I don't know what we'll do is we'll pop into the shop and grab ourselves a weight. We want something large, but we'll also connect up to a trailer. So the biggest weight we can get, which will also connect to a trailer, I think that is going to be the B 2500 10-winkle. Yeah, that is the biggest weight I can get that will connect up. I think the class weight here, we can make that heavier and it will still collect up. Yeah, I don't think we need to. This I think will do the trick. We will put that in the yellow as well. And actually no, we will put that. Was it the hardy red? Yeah, we'll put that in the red. And we will purchase that. Yes. Okay. And sort of work with our red and yellow motif that we've got going here. Put that up. Oh yeah, look at that. That is perfect. So warning on the back, warning on the front, more than makes up for our lack of beacons. Don't think we have any beacons. Oh, we do. Do you know what? We actually do. So those are the beacons and those are the indicators. So yeah, we do actually have beacons on this. That's actually really cool. Oh, perfect. Right. So that sorts that out. And we'll park this up here. Like so. And then, yeah, as I said, it might be worth keeping this here. The port here. But I just need to pop across and grab the bucket that I just had sitting at the shop forever. So drop the front off and we'll pop over to the shop. And yeah, the maneuverability of this then starts becoming much less of an issue once we're not having to move, we're not having to be precise with it. There we go. So this bucket now we can use to collect up stones once we've destroyed them, which we're going to have to start clearing this area soon. I think we're going to have to get some sort of mulcher, something that will clear all of the various shrubbery and things around here. I think is very much going to be something we need in the near future. He's still planning to build the metalwork area. Can't do that until we've got the cash. I think it's like 130,000. So it is, yeah, the iron furnace, 180,000. Entrance is, this is the thing. So the unloading point is there. It is on at the front of that chute there. And the spawn point for everything is sort of on the side. So conceivably it could go this way round. There's no, ideally I'd want it sort of this way around. We could do this way round and have the spawn point off to the side a little bit, but we don't have enough money to place this yet. But this is our next thing we want to place, and we've still got a few trees to empty out around here. So I think that's what I'm going to spend the rest of my day doing, is getting all of my getting some more trees cut, so that next time we can just load up the trailer and get a whole load more wood processing. Let's jump into, nope, not that tractor, into this Komatsu. And we'll then go and see if we can find some more trees to cut. There's plenty in the area. Oh yeah, and I can even see some on our way, which is perfect. And yeah, I think we need to stump ground through here. And look, we definitely have a load of rocks that need removing as well. So plenty of stuff for us to be having a go at here. And then I think we want to grab some sort of mulcher. Because if we can do that, we should then get a good clearance for what we're looking to build. Cut that, go that way and lift. That's full. Back it up. Get a nice clear area and then cut some more lengths of wood here. Ready for us to pick up in a bit. The little trees around here aren't really worth cutting. They end up being a little bit more of a pain than it's worth. Whereas if we can get the big long trees, then we can make quite a bit off them. That up and out. Oh, that was a hard thump that came down with. But if we can also cut these into a nice clearing, it makes it so much easier to get them all picked up and transported back. And of course, like normal, we'll put a load of stuff in the front and a load of stuff in the back. And I think I know where our Volvo is useful. On the front of our wood, on the front of our logging trailer. Absolutely where the old Volvo is useful. So yeah, I will hook that to that, and that's probably not really going to come off it because we don't need it on the flatbed anymore. I think what I want to get for this area, and that would probably do it, is a mulcher for the skid steer. If we could come in here with a mulcher for the skid steer and clear everything off with that, that would work perfectly. So that, I think, is what I'm going to look for. See if there is a mulcher that we can put on it. We might already have one. We'll have a look at that once we cut this tree. But yeah, to clear this area, just be able to drive around with a mulcher on the front of the skid steer would do wonders for us. Let's just have a look at that. Mulchers. That goes on tree stumps and bushes. What does that combine with? That combines with that, so nope. And that combines also with that. Yeah. We want a little mulcher. I am going to have to go and check on the mod hub and just see exactly what's available. Just gone 5 o'clock and we've cut a whole load more trees down here. I think we're pretty good for next time then. We can get all these collected up. I think I might come in here though first and see if we can grind some stumps. Especially if I can find that mulcher. That would be really useful to us. Otherwise, yeah, I think that Prinorth mulcher might be quite good. I'll park this here for now. We will bring the Volvo and the and the skid steer around here. But yeah, that's been pretty good. We should be able to restock things fairly quickly. So as a result, I'm going to leave this here and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. Huge thank you as well to all of my patrons and channel members. These videos are only made possible thanks to your support. If you want more from Virtual Farmer, please check out the videos on screen now or subscribe for more. And I will see you next time.